Welcome to Bad Idea Metals. Try not to shaky cam you guys to death, but I'm Anthony, and I stumbled into a Sun Microsystems server. In fact, it was a complete set of disk arrays and a tape deck. But here's the main unit right here. I don't know much about it other than it was being discarded and thrown away, and I had a friend who saw what it was and where it was and held on to it for me. So I got this today. Wasn't expecting it, to be totally honest, and I'm extremely excited to show you what I'm finding inside. I already tore apart the disk arrays. On the other side of my bin here are its brains down there, those silver caddies right there. I had some power supplies in them. This one had a power supply as well. It's the larger of those three. It just had the one power supply, but I'm afraid I'm going to shaky cam you guys, so I apologize. I think I'm going to have to edit this video pretty heavy, so that way I don't make anybody sick. But first thing I see, getting the cover off. Literally, I just took the cover off and it's right there. I see a whole bank of RAM. What looks like a dual CPU. We've got several different expansion cards, one of which is a network card. In fact, I think two of them are network cards technically. One is a controller for disks, and I'm not exactly sure what this other little guy, it looks like a serial, but not sure yet. And then we've got a handful of fans down here. The front has what looks like, it still has, I think, 8 or 4, I can't remember. It's got a number of drives still in the front. You can actually see them tucked away down in that gap. And a handful of ribbons. I'm not gonna tear this thing totally down because I really didn't have time for this today. But I was just too excited. I wanted to see what was inside, and I figured I might as well share that experience with you guys. So here, let's go ahead and start taking some of this apart. This RAM, let's see, I haven't seen a memory slot like that for a long time. Had to remind myself how to do it. It doesn't say its speed on these stickers. That's okay. But this is a pretty interesting RAM slot. This little toggle here, it goes one way or the other. So if I push it one way, this stick should come up. If I push it forward, that popped it up. And if I reverse the switch and go the other way, it unseats this side. That's a pretty fun mechanism, I guess. Let's hurry and just get the rest of this RAM out. This RAM probably has value. It's in really good condition, and here I am like smacking them all together, scraping them, and who knows what. I don't have any plans on selling it as functional. I am planning to recycle it for its gold. So we'll see. Gold for a minute there went really high. It was above, well, it still is above 4,000 per ounce. However, it dropped from 4,200 back down to 4,000. It did all of that this morning on a whim. It took 3 days to jump up several $100s, and then it took less than 24 hours to almost recover back to where it belonged. Well, who knows where it belongs. But yeah. I'm gonna drop all this RAM. But it's a nice stack of memory cards. I don't want to drop these where I can't get them, so let's set them up there for a second, right by the drill. The CPUs actually unseat themselves. So we're gonna do that. Nice. Let's grab the other one before this car comes. All right, we got both of those CPUs out, and down inside the slots there, you see the socket for those two. I'm kind of curious to see what's underneath these plastic airflow channelers. Oh, it looks like there's just this switch right here. Yep. One hand, check. Plastic. Ooh. Not exactly sure what the CPUs are going to look like, but these co-processors off on the side here, they're going to be pretty fun. Man, I want to get these off. Maybe after I jump down from standing up here on my trailer, I'll do that. So we'll set those over there. The board, the main board itself has got some fun stuff, but let's get these expansion cards off. Again, one-handed. Oh, come on. The screws are just the wrong size for this bit. I'm gonna have to jump down anyway and get a different bit. Okay, hold on, I'll do that. Okay, hopefully I didn't strip it. Nope, it seems to be spinning. I kind of want to do a Q&A video. I ran into some stuff recently that I'd love your advice on, as well as I kind of want to explain myself a little bit. I understand that those videos are very unpopular. Nobody really wants to take a break from watching the content that they've subscribed to and then listen to somebody rattle on about who knows what reasons. But I had some things come up that I just want to talk to you guys about related to the channel. But okay, so this serial port with a network RJ45 connector, there's really nothing on this that I'm after. The pins, they're not even that gold plated from what I can tell. They're minimal at best. This whole card is only worth the silver in the solder and those capacitors. So not something I'm super excited for, but okay. Where should I throw these? Yeah, we'll put them right there. Next, we've got our controller card. It's got some nice thick PCI fingers. The pins down in those ISA slots. Those aren't ISA, but it might be SCSI. Those look like SCSI ports on the front. They might as well be SCSI ports on the inside, the internal SCSI ribbons. And then that's a SCSI 3, I think. It says micro SCSI. This card's in really good shape. Again, I wonder if there's value in some of this stuff. Some of the old technology you can sell for a decent amount if you keep it in good shape. And this server was put in a nice place. Kept its dust down in here. There's not a whole lot of dust. Anyway, this looks like a fiber channel. It's a gigabit fiber channel made by, or at least the chipset is branded as a Sun Microsystems chipset with Siemens technology on it. And then the last one, this is a video card. It's got a 3D Rage card chipset. Sorry, got distracted there. But it's got a 3D Rage by ATI. This is a video card. But what distracted me was I haven't seen a video port like this before. I've seen some pretty strange things when it comes to older tech, when it comes to their ports, but I haven't seen something like this. So I'm not sure what you call that connector, but that's pretty cool. I wonder if it's some, first I thought that said nacho. Sun Nacho. Nope. It's probably mock, but anyway, I thought it said nacho. Sometimes when you get a brand that doesn't like to play by everybody else's rules, they make their own connectors, like Apple. They made their video display, their VDP? VDA? I can't remember what they called it, but it was the video display. And it accepted power and a bunch of other stuff. But that was Apple, so I don't know what Sun did. I feel like I'm rambling. Anyway, well, not sure exactly how to get this thing off yet, but it looks like there's really not much else to this board other than those chips that I'm after. Traffic's picking up on this street. Traffic's picking up around me here, so I might just call it here. I see quite a bit more that I want to chase. I am balancing at the top, on the top rail of my trailer here. So I don't know if messing with a 50-pound server, 60-pound server makes a ton of sense standing way up here. But in general, yeah, there's more to go for, but I wanted to show you quickly what I was seeing, and it's kind of cool. So I wonder if there's a way to get that motherboard out without having to unscrew everything. It looks like it's on some sort of a rail system here where I could probably push it forward and then it would come up. But who knows? Okay, I found a way of getting it off. There were these 4 screws or 3 screws right here, and I was able to unscrew it. It pulled forward and it comes up. Now the wires are going to hold it still, and so my one-handed attempt at getting it out is just going to make you guys dizzy. Come on, what are you stuck on? A ribbon on the other side. Oh man. There we go. Now maybe I can get this out. Sure enough, there we do. Whoop. Drop some screws. But on this board, we can see all sorts of stuff that I don't even know how to explain. So I'm not even going to try. But things that I do see, we've got 3 of these PCI and 1 other PCI. So there's different form factors of PCI right here. We've got these chips that I really like and I go after pretty much every time I see them. There really isn't a ton more on here. I'll scrape off all the components and get the silver and the gold pins, but that's pretty exciting. There's really nothing to the back other than more surface mount stuff. There's a lot of surface mount stuff actually. That's not bad. I don't think there's anything of any value hiding too much down there. There is another circuit board that I can see. I'm not sure the best way to get to it right off. I wonder if I can look down inside this hole and see. It's just the power management. So for the most part, I'm done. I'm done with this system. I will come back and get the fans and all the wires. Why leave money on the table, right? But I just wanted to show you guys all the fun stuff that kind of fell on me today. And I am definitely not complaining about that. Okay, well, here's what I found. Handful of fun stuff. I never did get the CPUs out to show you. But there's a socket in there. It looks like the CPU does come free. And then there's these 2, and then these 4 chips down here. They're gonna be pretty interesting. Surface mount stuff. Gold fingers. Yeah. Anyway. I've got plans for other videos. I've been cleaning up my yard, getting ready for winter, so my videos have slowed down so much. But I do have plans. I've been stashing the things I want to tear apart for you so that I don't forget to get the camera out. And I've got some gold videos and some copper melts that I'm trying to get to. So, oh, and a silver refinement. I've got a silver refinement that I'm pretty excited for. So we'll get to all that, but not today. Okay, well, we'll see you in the next video. All right, so video is not quite over. I did actually go down in and pulled out one of the two CPUs. It's a nice Sun Spark 2. Don't know too many of the specs on this at all, but someday I'll tear these things apart. They're just too pretty. I keep them in my collection. I've got a little trophy. If you've never seen that video, I've got a few videos about it. They're pretty nice things in my collection, but they're pinless processors, and they're just pretty. Actually, they've got some weight to them. They're pretty heavy, but there you go. Okay, now I'm officially ending the video, now that I've had a chance to show you the CPUs.